Well, hi guys. Well, the story we have to share today has to do with surrender and receiving, and it's a good story. It has to be my birth story of Caeden. And don't get freaked out. I won't go into great details, and it would give you heart. So it's just the story of surrendering and receiving. Now, my game plan was to have Caeden at home with her midwife, and it'd be majestic and amazing and wonderful. And I know many moms have done it. And it's fantastic. We love our midwife.
Yeah.
Love you, Kathy. So I was 13, 14 days overdue. He was not coming out, and I could not make him come out. Everything I did, I would not go into labor. So we ended up transporting to the hospital on day 14. Went to bed that evening. The next morning, woke up. They did Pitocin and an epidural, and thank goodness for the epidural because the Pitocin is not nice. And my body was laboring from 7 o'clock in the morning until 6:30 that evening, and I only dilated to a 5. And it was like, it's not looking very good. So the doctor comes in and checks me at 6:30. He's like, I'm done at 7.
So we got to have this baby out by 7. He was putting the time pressure on us.
Yep, I'm leaving. So we're like, okay, so what did you do?
I think the space we were in is like, okay, this was looking like a C-section. And I knew that you didn't want a C-section. And I know that he was saying, okay, something's got to happen between now and the time I have to get off. So he says he'll come back around 7. And so I remember us all kind of in the room, there's 3 or 4 of us in the room, and just kind of invited you into, okay, babe, something's got to happen. Let's ask God's help, or let's surrender into this process, like what's going on. Mm-hmm. So I think I invited you into just having a conversation with God.
Right.
That's kind of how we put it. And
that's what I did.
Yeah, and we just quieted the room. There was nobody praying for her out loud. There was nothing. It was silence. And just had Michelle go inside, get quiet.
And that's exactly what I did. So I closed my eyes, and God and I had this amazing conversation. And I really heard this voice, not audibly, but I heard, why aren't you receiving this gift? And it's like right here. And I'm like, I guess I didn't believe I deserved it. And I couldn't believe that God wanted to give me such an amazing gift of our son. And
you had some other stories.
I did.
He doesn't want to come out and see me.
Right, he doesn't want to meet me. Yeah. But I was just having a hard time believing that I could receive such an amazing gift, little from God and our son. And he's like, well, it's right here. So either you open your arms and receive him because he's coming no matter what. And so I remember in that moment, I just relaxed, and I said, okay, God, I will receive. And I let go. I said, I will receive this amazing gift you have for me, and I thank you for him. And however he comes out, he comes out. It doesn't matter.
We kind of let go of the certain expectation. The birth plan is really specific, like this is how we want this to happen. And so we had to kind of let go of everything. Like say, okay, we surrender the birth plan. Right. It's already not going the way we wanted. We wanted it at home, and now you're at the hospital, and we're looking at a C-section potentially. And I surrendered. And the doctor was coming in. So what happened when the doctor comes in?
So I surrendered, and that's where the surrender part comes in. I just completely surrendered, and the doctor came back in, and he checked me. He's like, "Whoa, you're a 10. Let's start pushing." We're like, what? What? How can that happen in that time frame, in that space? My midwife was freaking out. She was there with us. She thought I was having a C-section. No doubt. Yeah, I was having a C-section.
Yeah, no more than a 5.
And he's
less than an hour.
Right.
Dilated to a 10.
For half an hour, 45 minutes, I was dilated to a 10 that I hadn't done all day. But it was that space. I think the key part for me was it was the mind-body connection. And also once I surrendered to the result and the outcome, and just did my part and receiving the gift that God had for me, it was like, whew, wow. And
we were all like going,
wow.
Like,
wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Like she's a 10?
And so we pushed, and he came out with a little bit of help, and his head was stuck, so he needed some forceps and pulling and whatnot.
Stuck,
and my head was really stuck.
Yeah.
So my head was really stuck, and I think the main obstacle. And but it was amazing, and he came out. He was happy and healthy, and weighed almost 10 pounds. Was 9'5" and was gorgeous. And he is 9.5 years old now, and Amazing little man, or big man now. Oh, up to here. Holy cow. But I think a huge lesson I got from that was about surrendering and also receiving.
Yeah.
And sometimes life doesn't go the way you want it to go, or planned how you want it to go.
Right.
Obviously, the end result was still having a child.
Right.
And so, but how I got there and how we got there and he got here, I had to surrender the results, but the results were still our son, and he's happy and he's healthy. So that was just a real powerful lesson for me in the journey of surrender and letting go and not trying to be in control. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's a whole other topic.
I know, being in control.
Just
open
the can of worms.
That's a good one for
woman.
you to talk about, maybe. No, I'm joking. Maybe
I
not.
know
No. So, no, control has been a big thing in my life. I mean, I used
Yeah.
to be an air traffic controller. So I like to control things, and I have, and we've let them go. So, but anyway.
You see that? She was trying to stop me in her mind.
No.
No, teasing you.
I know.
Mwah.
So anyway, so if that's worth anything for anybody today about surrendering and receiving, I think that the key thing was receiving and being that I deserved and was worthy of such an amazing gift of our son. So, that's all I have today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're going through something today that you can really see how a surrendered approach to it would be beneficial, then please, this is for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's, by the way, those are going to happen all day long. You know, if you have kids or if you have any expectations on life, you will find yourself needing to surrender.
And not resisting. That hold back to resistance.
Yeah.
And I was resisting. So I'm going to give you my heart. Oh, there it is.
Love you.
Okay.
Big time.
We heart you.
Have a good day.
Bye for now. See you tomorrow.
All
Same
right.
time, same
Sounds
place,
good.
same channel.
It is. Whoop.
Whoop.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna sing about a testing of the video. Will you sing with me, dear my love? I'm not centered on the screen now.
Who is?
You are, because that's what you want. You always ask about centered on the screen.
Whatever.
Okay.
What day is this?
It is 22, day 22.
Are you sure? I thought you
pretty
did
sure.
day 22.
Stop it. Just stop it. Check your phone again. Why don't
Because
we
it'd
keep
be
doing this?
tragic
It's day 22.
if we were wrong.
Let's don't say what day it is then.
Okay, there we go. Hi guys, it's Michelle Dave.
That
We're
was
back.
day
There we
20
go.
with Dash, right? All right.
Zip it.
And we are rocking.
Could you-
No, it's okay. I don't
Okay,
need to do
okay,
this.
okay.
No, go there.
It's funny. I go there. And if you haven't noticed, we're cold again. And
It's Texas, right?
Yeah, and you know what they say when you live in Texas? If you don't like the weather, you just
No.
wait a couple minutes and it'll change.
She normally doesn't talk like that. I'm
No,
sorry.
of course they
everyone.
know I don't talk like that.
Well, that's true.
You know,
She can, as you can tell.
I can
talk
if I
like that.
want to.
Stop.
I might could.
We're going to make this all bloopers now.
Okay, fixing to. Let's fixing to get this video on going. So today we have an amazing opportunity to share an amazing story about
Another one? We have another story?
We have another story. We are story people.
People have stories.
Yeah. Well, love you, Kathy. Miss you, but not enough to have another baby. Love you. Poopy. Bobby's making poop.